This is the thing that I hate about this. Like, you can hear everything. Like, even everything outside.
Ooh.
I know.
Well, it's fine.
What's up? I'm Greg. Welcome back to my channel. This is my friend Shy.
Hi.
So, I have not made content for like 2 weeks because I've been busy as fuck and I hate it.
Sad life.
Also broke life, so I can't really.
Same.
Like, that's the reason I've been busy. I've been working so much because I'm just broke and I want to have. Look, I want to have a summer like Megan Thee Stallion, so you know I need money for that.
Right.
Okay, so I thought it'd be fun if I just like. I'm basically gonna be showing you books that I've read.
Yeah.
And you have to like guess the plot.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean, you know the kind of books I read, so
Yes.
it shouldn't be.
Yes.
And even like, did you read the Henna Wars, by the way?
I started it, but I didn't get that far. I like it so far, but
It's a great book. I actually have the author's second book in here somewhere.
once I finish it, I'll let you know.
I mean,
I'm trying to read 3 books at once.
why?
I don't know. Yes.
Okay, let's get into this. Okay, this should be easy. It's from the same person that wrote Red, White, and Royal Blue. So this one. Well, no, stop.
Yes.
Okay. If you see this cover, what do you think? What do you think? It's
Well, I
about?
mean, it's gay.
Obviously.
Clearly. Okay. I feel like they met in the whatever it is. It's a tram stop or like a train or a metro, and either one of the others saw and just fell in love, like head over heels. But then they lost the other person, and they just went on looking for them. And every day while they were traveling, I think it's a girl, like she just went on searching until they finally met each other and fell deeply in love.
Close.
Really?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay, so One Last Stop is about this girl, August, who just moved to New York for college.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And she meets Jane on the train one day, right?
You see?
Okay, but the thing is, August kept running into Jane on the exact same train, the exact same time every time she takes it.
Oh, right.
Then, obviously, you know, they start connecting, and there's a lot of connecting, believe me. And by that I mean there's a scene where someone sits on someone's face, which I was not ready for that,
great.
honestly. But yeah.
That's graphic.
So essentially, August finds out that Jane is actually stuck in the train because she's been there since the 1970s.
What?
Yeah. It was this weird like electrical occurrence,
Okay,
like loophole in time thing. It's a very interesting read.
That sounds cool. It wasn't what I was expecting.
It is also very sapphic, so like, you know. I mean, it's Casement Kristen, so it's
Yes.
expected.
I'll have to read that now. I'm telling you, each book that you're gonna show me, I'm gonna want to read.
I mean, I have them all, so you
I
can.
know.
Sanitary Boys by Aiden Thomas.
Oh God. Well, obviously, again, it's gay.
Shy, it's Pride Month. We're both homosexuals. Obviously, all these books are going to be gay.
I just wanted to state the obvious. Okay.
I mean, people know what they're getting into on my channel. Let's be real.
Sanitary Boys. I think they are both actually dead. Yes, they are dead. And they're both no wait, one of them is a ghost, and the other one basically meets the ghost. However, he doesn't know that it's a ghost. He thinks it's just a human being. And then they met at a cemetery because I guess one of the guys was visiting someone, like a grandpa or something like that. And anyway, so they start talking and then they keep meeting up, but the ghost doesn't want to like say that like he's not technically not alive. So basically they fall in love, but they are never able to touch, and like he just keeps thinking of like an excuse or something like that. Yeah, but that's about how far I'm getting.
Well, you are right to some extent, again. Because, yes, it does take place partly in a cemetery, obviously. And yes, one of them is dead. But...
Really?
Well... Yes. Technically... Okay.
I feel like I'm going to be very wrong.
I'm not going to explain too much.
No, yeah.
You obviously need to read for yourself. But the story follows Gabriel, like this guy.
Yes.
He is trans, and he hasn't technically started the whole, like, you know, hormone transition process and shit like that. But he is our trans baby. We love him so much. Him and his family are witches. The male witches can actually summon ghosts and help them, like, pass on. And the female witches can, like, heal people because, you know, sexism and stuff like that.
Right.
So to prove to everyone that he's an actual boy, Gabriel accidentally summons a ghost, but he summons the wrong ghost.
Oh.
And that's when Julian appears. Is it Julian? Yeah, Julian.
Is that Julian?
Yeah. So Julian actually doesn't know how he died. He just knows that he's dead now.
Okay.
And so Gabriel has to actually help Julian figure out how he died and why.
Mm-hmm.
There's an entirely different, or not different, but like other subplot in there, but you have to read it yourself.
Yeah, right. You can't
Seriously,
say too much.
No, I can't. I'm just, you know what, for your birthday, I'm just gonna get you a shit ton of queer books because,
Yes.
like, everything on this list you're getting for your birthday.
Aw, you're cutie.
Oh. Okay. This one is I'll Give You the Sun by Jenny Nelson.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I don't remember. I have, like, brain capacity of a fucking fly. Mm-hmm. I am saying that it's about this god or goddess of the sun. No, let me get here.
Okay.
Let me get here. Okay. It's gonna be very logical. And they get banished to Earth for some reason, kind of like fallen angels, you know? And then they meet this person. I'm gonna just not specify the gender because I can't think of it. And they meet this person, and basically they fall in love with this earthling. Where am I getting with this? I don't even know.
Is this the plot to Charles of Apollo that you regarded?
Basically, I didn't realize that.
Oh my god. Okay, but like with the
Not Charles of Apollo.
with the other two you were close. With this one you are completely off.
Yeah, but because I'm gonna and context, but there's no context.
Okay, so I'll Give You the Sun follows two siblings. I forget their names, but whatever. This brother and sister. But yeah.
Are they okay?
I mean, if he's complaining that we're being too loud, he has some fucking nerve. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I'll Give You the Sun is about these two siblings.
Mm-hmm.
It takes place, it's a dual timeline book. So one is happening from the brother's perspective and the other is happening from the sister's perspective.
Okay.
It has a sort of a mystery plot and you have to go back and forth to understand it. I can't give too much away because it all ties into one another.
Right.
You know? So yeah, I can't really say much. Yeah, it's an interesting book. I just can't explain what.
Yeah, no, I've heard about it. I just don't remember what I heard, but I heard it was good. But I do still think my explanation was better, even though it was following the plot of another story. But that's fine.
So, Legend Born by Tracy Dion.
Yes, I think this story is straight.
Why did you say that?
No, it's a joke.
Well, you're not technically wrong.
It is straight. Oh my.
Okay, the main character is straight, but there is a lot of representation.
Okay. I don't know. This looks really cool. It looks Legend Born. Kind of makes me think like she definitely has some kind of magical powers or some type of, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thank you for your input, but it's not what the story is about. So I think this is about a society where where people are born from legends, some are good and some are bad, and in all these legends, like some people have special powers, and then you have this entire like hierarchy of royal people. Well, I wouldn't call it royal people, but like people with like actual high powers and whatever. And then I don't know, I'm trying to see if is there gonna be a love story. There's probably gonna be a love story.
There's always a love story.
Yeah, there's always a love story. But you put me off by saying that straight, because I was hoping it would be like queer love.
Again, there is a lot of queer representation, and there is some queer love in here.
Oh, that's good. Okay. I think like she's gonna save the like world or something like that. I feel like.
Close.
Okay, go for it. Tell me.
So like, you're not completely wrong again. Okay. So it's about this girl Bree. She goes to college.
Yes.
It's just a few years after her mom dies, and she goes to her mom's alma mater, right?
Yeah.
And when she gets there, she realizes something isn't right because there are a lot of weird magical beings flying around and doing all kinds of crazy shit. It turns out that these beings are being defeated, I would say, by this sort of like college group that's technically like a legacy thing because they're the descendants of the King Arthur and the Round Table.
Oh.
Yeah. And Bree's in the middle of it all, like, shit, where the hell do I fit into all this? Like, this is not a coincidence that I stumbled upon this secret society type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
But very interesting. Like, I would recommend this to everyone. Everyone. It has shit for everyone. It's queer, it's straight, it has magic, it has black girl magic in it. Like,
sounds like a great book.
We love to see it.
We do. We do love to see it. But I like this story. I like that it has like different components.
Yeah.
Sounds very interesting.
So, this one is actually a British author. Oh. His name is Simon James Green, and the book is Heartbreak Boys.
Oh. Oh. Vacancy, and then the no is crossed out. I feel like this is some type of bad boy story. It must be.
A wannabe bad boy story, more like.
Wannabe bad boys. Okay, got it. They are breaking hearts, that's for sure. What's what it says anyway? I don't know. I'm just wondering what a building is on fire, to be honest.
Honestly, so am I, because this was not in the book.
Huh. I am just gonna say that they have a heartbreak club in which they have a bet to see how many hearts they can break. There you go.
No.
I assume so.
Okay, so it follows Jack and Nate. They're both British. I think they're in like the UK equivalent of high school. What is that called?
Sixth form?
I think so. Either way. So they're both gay, obviously. And one of them is closeted for dating this guy, and the other one has had a boyfriend for a while. It turns out at their prom, they find out that the boyfriends have been cheating on them with each other. And they break up, and it is this whole dramatic thing. Simon James Green is hilarious, so would recommend his books. They are just hilarious. And to get back at them, since the exes started an Instagram account and they're all fabulous, and you know those gays that are just like show-offy.
Yes.
Yeah, those.
Yes.
So Jack and Nate are like, you know what, screw them. We're gonna spend the summer in amazing locations on a road trip, photographing everything to prove that we're better than them.
Oh.
And the Instagram account is called the Heartbreak Boys.
So they're not really breaking hearts.
No.
That's misleading.
Well, they have broken hearts, so that.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I think I like the other one, the ones before more, but it does sound interesting though. Sounds cool.
Okay.
Already.
So the last one is Lost in Neverwoods by Aiden Thomas. It's actually from the same person who wrote Sanitary Boys.
Ah. This kind of gives me like Disney vibes. But like bad Disney, you know those.
Okay, yes.
You know those books that they're like reimagined, Alice in Wonderland, but then like in a bad way. I think it's kind of like a fairy, dark fairy, magical creature type of story. But like the main character, or at least the character we see at the cover, is probably human, or like she's a magical creature but doesn't know it yet. You know, like one of those stories. And then she follows one of the magical creatures in the woods. And then she kind of ends up in like this magical realm. And then, yes, then something happens. I feel like this is also just like a book I already read.
Okay, no, just completely.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Okay, so it's a reimagining of Peter Pan, actually.
Okay, cause Lost.
And the Neverwoods. No, Neverland.
Yeah, Lost, Neverland, yeah.
Okay, so this is actually Wendy, you know Wendy from the original story.
Wendy, yeah.
Okay, so Wendy and her two brothers, one day they go missing. And Wendy appears after like 6 months, and no one knows. She reappears from the woods behind her house, which are called the Neverwoods.
Yeah.
So, she just reappears one day, not knowing what the hell happened, not even knowing she's been gone for 6 months. And because of this, she's traumatized.
Yes.
Obviously, we love trauma. And just like one day, she actually hit something with a car, and that is Peter Pan. But here's the thing: Peter Pan is no longer a child; he is a young adult, and he lost his shadow.
Oh God!
It turns out that there have been missing kids. There have been kids going missing for a little bit. Yeah. And now Peter's here, and everyone thinks it might be Peter. And Wendy is sent out to find out what happened to these kids and to prove Peter innocent. And to find her brothers, because her brothers are also lost.
Yeah.
I will say, if anyone's gonna read this, brace yourself, because Aiden Thomas just kind of fucked me up with this.
You told me about one of his. Did you tell me about this one, or was it another one?
No, that was Adam Silvera.
Right.
Which is also another author that fucks me up.
Yes. I mean, it sounds... Actually, I was first thinking about, like, some kind of reimagined Disney thing. Or, like, story, you know? But then you said that about the Sanitary Boys, and that, like, threw me off. Because I was like, that's not reimagined Disney.
No.
So, like, that makes a lot of sense.
There were a lot of complaints about this book because they were like, oh, it's not diverse. It's just, like, from white people. And... like, first of all, Aiden Thomas is a trans Latinx man, so just that enough is a diverse book.
Agree.
But it's fantastic. We love it.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it kind of, like, I feel like you've been, like, a lot of authors have been publishing these kind of reimagined, gone bad stories of, like, Disney or stories.
Yeah, I mean, I have one that's called Cinderella is Dead. You care to figure out what the hell that is.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I haven't read a lot. I've read like one, but it sounds super interesting, and I really like kind of the new take on these type of stories.
It's basically about this like girl in Cinderella's town. Like Cinderella's been dead for a couple of years now. And essentially, there's this really sexist tradition where like women have to offer themselves up to men at this ball, and if you're not chosen, you like got to die because you're gonna be an old maid anyway. And
I think I've heard about this.
And it's basically a story about her, this main protagonist, just smashing the patriarchy of it all.
Yes.
And we love to see it. It's also sapphic.
We do love to see it.
Okay, I mean, I guess that was it for this week. I mean, I've just been busy, so I haven't really had time to actually think of things. I mean, I'll probably publish my summer reading list soon, which I'm hoping to get to, because I'm not even halfway through my reading list for this month, and it's already the 21st. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I mean, I finished Can't Take That Away and How to Hear Me Cameron, but I'm still reading. I actually just started JSK Agenda, which is fucking hilarious, by the way. Thank you so much for joining me today.
I'll keep them in check, make sure Greg actually reads, finishes, publishes.
Whatever.
Anyway,
thank you guys so much for joining us this week. I don't know what I'll be doing next week or posting, if I'll be posting at all, because again, busy as fuck. But yeah, so thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you next week.